government school teacher in Karnataka suspended after criticizing the new Siddaramaiah government on social media. Shanthamurthy MG was critical about the new Congress government's freebies on social media, and she slammed Siddaramaiah for taking big loans during his last for taking big loans during his last tenure as Chief Minister was suspended. The local field education officer issued the suspension order to the teacher who was working at a government school in Hosadurga on Saturday. The order stated that Shanthamurthy had violated the government service rules by mentioning the deaths incurred during the previous government period while Siddaramaiah was taking oath as the new Chief Minister on Saturday. In his post, he had mentioned the debt during Siddaramaiah's tenure was 2,42,000 crore rupees that he claimed was more than the combined debt of the past 5 chief ministers of the state.
It's against the service rules, the department will have to take action, right? So if the department is saying that what he's shared or what he's voiced his opinion about the performance of the previous governments or the government is against the service rules, then the department will take action. It's nothing that the government has initiated action, right? The department has done so.
Every rules and every discipline ethics are there for every government officer and even representative also. So if representative does something against the rules and ethics, there will be action, no? So I don't know what it is. But I'm requesting each and everyone, what are according to you, what are in duty, please follow the rules and regulations and have a moral and ethics of what you are doing. You are an example of this society. So I think everyone has got their responsibility.
The teacher has put it forward telling that this is going to affect the state expenditure and it is going to put the state on debt. And I'd say, see, there have been 1,000 posts on social media. For example, there have been Congress supported few people have been lambasting Prime Minister, right, left and center. No one has suspended them. I think this is a high-handedness of the government officials to suspend this teacher only on a Facebook post without making any investigation. They should have asked him whether the Facebook post is his or whether the account is his. In case account is his, there should be a thorough investigation. You can't suspend a person to please your political bosses. They have suspended him just to please the political bosses.
See, this is the concern of whole of the state, whole of the nation, and how Congress and Siddaramaiah are going to meet out the promises what they have given, the guarantees what they have given it to people. He can suspend one school teacher for having raised his concern. What about the arrest? How many can he suspend? How many can he put behind the bar? So I think it's a time for Siddaramaiah to introspect and come out with their plan as how they are going to give these promises without putting the state into debt.
The party which says that we are for democracy, we are for free speech. Immediately when a government school teacher criticized Siddaramaiah ji on Facebook, the teacher was suspended. This means that they have crorpatis, they have criminals in their cabinet, but they do not want to fulfill the promises. Will such crorpatis and criminals, they will fulfill the promises given, or they will betray the promises just like they betrayed it in Rajasthan? They will betray it like they betrayed the 1500 rupee promise and the 300 units promise in Himachal. This is the seed of betrayal that the Congress has already planted in Karnataka.
Okay, there's an outrage over the Karnataka teacher suspension. We'll get you more details and more political reactions as we go along the way. For the moment, you have seen the political reactions that are coming in because politics, of course, has erupted over the suspension of this particular teacher who criticized the Siddaramaiah government on the Facebook post. The Karnataka government has cited service rules. The teacher has been suspended for criticizing Siddaramaiah after criticizing the new Siddaramaiah government. This is happened on social media on Facebook. Shanthamurthy was vocally critical about the new Congress government's freebies on social media, slammed Siddaramaiah for taking big loans during his last tenure as a chief minister, and now he's been suspended. The local field education officer issued the suspension order to the teacher who was working at a government school in Hosadurga on Saturday. The order clearly stated that Shanthamurthy had violated government service rules by mentioning deaths incurred during previous government periods when Siddaramaiah was taking oath as the new chief minister. In his post, he had mentioned the debt during Siddaramaiah's tenure was 2,42,000 crore rupees that he claimed was more than the combined debt of the 5 past chief ministers of the state.